Lightheart here for Alive New York City, and we're talking today about how to have more energy without caffeine. Of course, almost everybody is using caffeine or stimulants en masse in order to generate more energy to get through the day. And one of the things that we'll be teaching is how to get around that cycle, because that cycle has some very serious detriments to your health. People are suffering from adrenal fatigue, thyroid problems that ultimately lead to metabolism issues. We're going to share with you how to power your day with real live foods, foods that make you feel good, foods that make you feel energized and keep you going all day long. Plus, very specific activities that you can do at home without any equipment to jack up your energy. Another question that's coming up for people is how not to fall asleep at work. Well, if you have a really boring job, there's not a whole lot that you can do. But we can help you with a few things. One of the biggest reasons that people lose energy or get tired at work is because they're sitting and they're compressing the chest cavity. In fact, they're only getting about 30% of the energy they could be from the oxygen. What happens is dehydration starts to set in because they're drinking, caffeinated beverages or sports drinks or these type of things. And that's also combining in your combination for your body not to be able to produce the energy it could. So what we do is we have people stand up at their desk at least every hour, open up the body completely like this in a stretch by tensing the muscles and then relaxing the body all at once in a well, letting the water out, the air out, and then back up. Hold it and then these simple moves that you can do and anywhere in your workplace will automatically change the physiology, change the biochemistry of the body, pump more energy into your body, and the best part is it costs absolutely nothing. Another question that comes up is how to optimize one's love life. And of course, this is a question that's plaguing a lot of couples today because of the demands of the 21st century. We're working harder, working longer, we're traveling more, we've got so many distractions. And really the first key that a person needs to do is to spend at least 30 minutes a day with their partner, distraction-free. That means no cell phones, no televisions playing, no children. If you can actually get away for 30 minutes, make them have a timeout time for that time that's not interrupted. So that you guys can kind of recoagulate or get aligned, if you will, on what's happened in each other's day, so each person is heard and each person is on point with what's moving forward in your life together. The other thing is being able to communicate from the same level. In other words, using the same languaging and understanding so you can determine what your partner is trying to say to you or what they are feeling. One of the key components of that is reading books that deal with quality communication. And I think that both partners should read the same book at relatively the same time and exchange ideas and feelings. The final thing is to approach the relationship not as a victim perpetrator. Remember, being in love is about honoring that other person, that reflection of yourself. And by engaging in a manner that's not trying to say that they're trying to hurt me or I'm trying to hurt them or they're trying to get something, trying to get that thing going on, where it's like, you want to come at it as an equal partnership, as a sharing, as an invitation. The final thing is always make sure that you're doing something to recognize and acknowledge your own gifts and your own talents and your own abilities. By loving oneself, you become more lovable to others, and you're not looking for things outside of yourself. You're actually offering the values and gifts that you have. I often get asked, Wade, what are the 3 keys that you could get to optimize your energy every single day or get as much power possible? And it's very simple. Of course, in the awesome formula, which I'll be advocating at the Alive New York show, is we have 3 things: air, water, and exercise, in that specific order. So every day we start our day the same way. We take deep breaths for 2 to 15 minutes, and that is deep exhales, throwing all the oxygen out of the body, like, and then back up. When you do that, you cannot believe the amount of oxygen that's pushed into the cells of the body, and more importantly, the amount of carbon dioxide and toxins that are exhaled out of the system. That is one of the simplest, fastest, easy ways to energize your body, and to start your day that way by filling up your lungs with lots of oxygen is a key component. And best of all, it doesn't cost you a dime. Second thing that we do is we get a quart or a liter of the freshest, cleanest water that you can possibly get. If you live in the city, you want some kind of filtration process. Of course, if you live in the country, maybe you've got spring water or really good artesian well or drawn from the ground. That's perfect. But you want to take at least 1 liter, 1 quart of it, maybe drop some monoatomic vitamins or minerals inside or whatever, and drink the entire contents before you eat breakfast. A lot of people think that they get food or energy from their food, but actually get more energy from oxygen and water. Third thing that you want to address is movement. Now, I like to start my day on the mini trampoline. I get on there and bounce for 10 minutes playing the happiest music possible. But for you, if you don't have one, you can just start with simply tensing and flexing the muscles, or doing a quick brisk walk, or even jumping up and down with a skipping rope. Anything that gets the body moving, gets the energy flowing, gets those things. Some people like to do with a stretch or some yoga moves. Finally, I'll add one more thing on top of that. You want to finish the whole routine off with putting together a good power smoothie. And that is the freshest fruit that you can have, the ones that are your favorites. Toss it in with some good plant-based proteins, some essential fatty acids. Round it all off with some enzymes, blend it up, and start your day with that way. You'll be guaranteed to be powered up for hours and hours. Some people are asking, why should I attend Alive New York? Imagine this. This is like the first time Oscars of health and wellness. Years from now, as this event goes on and on, you'll be one of the first people, the only time that you'll get to have this. But best of all, you'll be able to rub shoulders with the who's who of the health and wellness industry. There's one thing to attend something or watch a video, but imagine going to a live rock concert with your favorite band. Well, in this case, you have a host of the world's best experts all in one room. And there's an energy and a transmission that'll go on inside of you that you'll carry on outside of that event. Why do you want to be there? Because you just don't want to miss it.